Before we get started, just drop a comment down below where this guy is. That'd be greatly appreciated. Just let me know whereabouts he is, his location, when you last saw him. That'd be greatly appreciated. Anyway, let's get into the video. 2-1 away from home to Huddersfield Town. A game where, we'll take the 3 points. Wasn't a great performance, but yeah, as we said, get the 3 points. Manchester United won as well, and we're only 1 point behind them. City play tonight against Chelsea, and they're 50, and Chelsea are level on points of 50 points with us. So at the moment, not too bad. And if we're going, obviously we're going for top four. It's a great win for us. Obviously we've got some big games coming up against Southampton. We've got Bournemouth at home. We've got Barty away from home this week in the Europa League. So we've got some really big games coming up. We need to keep rotating that squad, and it's a big game considering the fact that we won the game, but we did have quite a few illnesses. Obviously, the likes of Aubameyang was ill. Obviously, I just told you about that chap there. I don't know where he's gone. And the likes of Ramsey wasn't playing either. I don't know where he was. And the likes of Granit Xhaka, who apparently still got an injury. I think it was a thigh injury or some sort. And but the boys did the job. A great team effort going forward. A little bit different the way we improvised. Like some Mkhitaryan was playing in there, who kind of just came into that midfield role with the likes of Alex Iwobi, who came in as well. And they just combined these two together. They just combined to try and get the likes of Lacazette onto it. Maitland-Niles was getting down those wings a lot more, and he was improvising with the balls into the likes of Lacazette, who came in and fed off that. But overall, yeah, not a bad performance going forward. Defensively, we still look very, very shaky. This chap here, he's got to go in the summer, if I'm honest with you. Koscielny, pretty solid in my opinion, pretty solid. I know this is a Huddersfield side, and obviously they do lack a lot of quality. There's a few times where Huddersfield, they should have scored, but they just lack that sort of cutting edge going forward. They lack that sort of driving striker, that guy who feeds for goals, and they need someone like this guy in front of goal. Lacazette, he led the line really nicely. A nice goal from him, and yeah, it keeps him going. 10 goals for him. But yeah, it's that defence, man. Honestly, we still look so shaky. Maitland-Niles getting back a few times where you'd play it off and there'd be no one there, for instance. Mustafi would be too far upfield, and all of a sudden we'd be mislaying a pass and there'd be no one in that midfield because we're so far up the field, and all of a sudden the likes of Aaron Moy would pick it up and they'll drive at us. But luckily, they did take their chances. They looked at the likes of Kachunga going forward for Huddersfield, the likes of Bakuna, but they just waste their chances in front of goal. A lot of shots just straight at the keeper. But I thought Leno was pretty solid in there. I thought he was all right. Obviously, there was that goal in the end, but that was a bit of an own goal, and it was pretty, hopeless from us. But it is what it is. And away from home, it's a big, big 3 points. I know we play really bad for away from home. We do have those games where it's just like, come on, man, it's embarrassing, man. It is embarrassing for Arsenal Football Club. But it is what it is. We get the 3 points. Let me know, guys, down below what you thought about the game, and just drop a comment down below of that dude I just told you about. But yeah, we'll take it. Like Guendouzi, I thought was pretty good going forward again. Iwobi as well going forward. Keep an eye out for him. I think he was brilliant going forward today, but he just lacks that quality at the final third. But going forward, he's got that drive about him. He kicks to the fence, and I thought he was alright. Guendouzi, obviously, I just said, yeah, he was alright actually going forward again. He's got that confidence about him, playing balls around the side, spraying those passes out to the likes of Maitland-Niles. Torreira, bit of a quiet game in my opinion. Couldn't really get it out a few times where he was just a bit stuck. We couldn't get the passing going enough, and he did come off for the likes of Mohamed El Neni, who did come on, and he kind of just changed the flow of the game. But defensively, man, we've got to sort it out. Monreal, a few times he was being cut down these edges down here. Kolasinac obviously wasn't going to be back in time with the likes of Monreal, who was, he was just stranded with no pace at all in his game. And they really did hurt us. The likes of Diakabi for them, who was pretty effective with that ball. He runs at you, and he caused a few issues. There's a few times where, if he had that cutting edge striker in front of goal, they probably would have scored a few goals, and we probably would have ended up losing that game. But we took our chances in front of goal when we've had them, and I thought we played really well going forward. forward. Mkhitaryan, I thought, was pretty good coming in. Obviously, been a while since he last played, but he was looking pretty good. He was threading passes nicely, and he was causing a lot of problems throughout this middle of the pitch here, and spraying out to like some Maitland-Niles, who had so much room down that right-hand side. It was ridiculous. I feel like a few times we could have taken a few more chances in the second half. The second half, we had our opportunities, didn't take them, but it is what it is. We'll take the 3 points, and we'll move on to a big game away from home against Bartet, and then we got a game at Southampton, at home to Southampton. But yeah, let me know, and I'll bring out a preview for the next game in the Europa League, and obviously games coming up in the Barclays Premier League. I'll speak to you guys later.